got him.
Why are you trying to make this so easy?
Well, it's like you told me. I can't teach him how to be a man. It's your job.
For all of you guys who are with me, who are subscribed to me and understand where I'm coming from and understand that I'm just here to help women out on picking, on choosing the right suitable male, because you only got one job, ladies. You only got one job, and that is to secure the bag, secure your future, secure protection, secure someone to be there for your children every day. And that should be the most important decision that you make out of your whole entire life. And when you can't do that, don't blame the person that you chose. All right, folks, I want all the smoke today. And I was receiving all the smoke in my comment section last night. My comment section was going bonkers on a post that I put on my YouTube short. You, as a woman, cannot raise a boy to be a man. So what happens is you try to raise that boy. You try to do all of these things, but you can't. So you lord over that boy. You dictate to that boy. You beat that boy at times. You tell that boy, shut the fuck up, listen to what I say, and never give him an explanation of why you say these things. You say, because I said so. And that little boy has all of this animosity built up because he can't hit his mother. So when he goes out into the street and someone disrespects him or step on his J's, now he's ready to fight or shoot or get shot. A lot of people came to that clip that I put out, and they had issues. They had issues with me saying a woman can't raise a boy into a man, and how these single mothers in these hoods, they create these violent males. You see? It's because of what this lady, Capricorn 1978, said. I mean, this just disturbed me, and she proved my point. And I believe majority of these black women out here, they think like this, and this is why what I said is true. And this is what Capricorn 1978 idea of what a man is. Why don't you tell me what a man will teach a boy that a woman can't? How to pee, fish, fight, work, about girls? What? Because majority of men teaching hate, how to be disrespectful to women, how to smoke and drink, how to go to prison, etc. Every good man I know came from a single mother home, including the son I raised, who is 25, and he is all man. See, you guys hear this? Do you guys hear with the average? Because that lady and a bunch of other ladies that's black came to my comment section and was talking just like this. They were talking exactly like this. They can't take themselves out of something. Let me ask you guys a question. If you have a woman in a house with a boy, and she's trying to tell that boy what to do, and that boy is not listening to her, what would she usually do? She will holler at him. She will hit him at times. She would try to place her authority over that boy, right? And sometimes she tell her kids, the single mother, wrong things. And no one is in that house to combat it or correct her. No one is there to see that these kids are getting proper knowledge, right? No one is there to correct that woman. Let me tell you guys what that is. That is the literal definition of a dictator. It's a dictatorship. And now, that boy from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 has been getting dictated to by his single mother for years. And this woman is God to him. This woman is everything to him. He's not ever going to put his hands on her. And you can only think what's going through that little boy's mind when he's getting smacked by his mother, when he's getting told by his mother, shut the fuck up. You look like your ugly ass daddy. You gonna do what I say. Don't explain why you say what you say. It's just because I said so. And I had a black man come to my YouTube channel on my video and basically say, hey man, you're talking reckless. Not all single mothers do this to their sons. My mother, she raised me to be a great man. I'm out here, I'm successful, and all of this. That's what he told me in the comment section, y'all. See, bruh, your mother raised you to be a respectable human being, a respectable adult. But your mother never raised you to be a man. Only a man can teach a boy to be a man. You know when he come back and said, oh, so now you're telling me I ain't a man? I'm not, bruh, what the fuck? See, I know he was raised by a single mother because this man's responses throughout the night, and I was trying to reason with him. I was trying to, give him some logic, but throughout the night, he was just getting more idiotic and more idiotic to the point where I'm looking like, bruh, do you really want to have a conversation about your manhood? Because at the end of the day, I didn't say your father is the only person that can give you this masculinity, to get you this manhood, who teach you how to be a man. That's not the only person. And he said, hey, since my mother didn't do it, I guess I'm not a man in your eyes. No, brother. No. At the end of the day, I didn't have my father for the first part of my life. But a lot of males, coaches, mentors, uncles, big brothers, they taught me how to be a man, It's that father figure. And a lot of these women don't have father figures in their little boys' lives. Now, y'all wonder, you say, wow, so what are you saying, Dutch? A woman can't raise a man. So you saying that, they can't raise good men to be, great men when they grow up? No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. My mother raised me to be a great individual. My mother raised me to learn right from wrong. My mother raised me to respect my elders. My mother raised me to, pay my bills. My mother raised me to do a lot of things that I hold and cherish today. But it's certain things when I did meet up with my father later on in life, he showed me and talked to me about perspective. He showed me and talked to me about what it takes to be a man. Even though he wasn't a full man, he understood what it took to be a man, and he instilled that on me. And that's what drives me to be in my children's lives every single day. Do you understand that? It is certain things that a man can only tell a child, a little boy, a 12-year-old that's going through puberty, that don't know what's going on with his body. Only a man can relate to that. One man cannot relate to that, people. And these people in my comment section, they were sitting there acting as if this just doesn't exist. A man supposed to teach his son certain things. An uncle supposed to teach. Any man can teach these little boys what it is to be respectful. See, yes, be respectful in general. Your mama can teach you. Your mama can teach you that. But respectful from a man's point of view, how to treat a lady, how to treat a woman, how to treat situations. situational awareness. You see what I mean? Only a man can teach that little boy how to hold his cool. Most women, they just go. They think out of logic. They don't think long term. They think in the moment. And I'm not saying all, and you guys got to stop saying that all. Nothing is all but death. And that's the argument most of them come. Oh, why you guys say it like all? You introduced all, ma'am. You introduced all, sir. I never said all. But what I'm going to say is the majority of what I see, the stats, and what I know of our community, how we interact with each other, how we have a running joke about the black mama. Black mamas be like what? Y'all go finish that. It's real. See, these comedians talk about this stuff. It's based upon facts, though. You see? But no. These people, they sit up there and come in my comment section and act as if these things don't exist, and they use outliers. They use anomalies for their arguments. Oh, my mother raised me good. My mother did this. Oh, I'm raising my little boy to be. I don't care what you're saying. At the end of the day, I can teach a bird to walk. I can teach a bird to dance. I can teach a bird to do the two-step. I can teach a bird to talk. I can teach a bird to sing. I can teach a bird to flap his wings. But I cannot ever teach a bird to fly. A bird can only do that. I'm a little passionate on today's video, and I'm a little unfiltered. And yes, I do generalize because at the end of the day, I talk to a broader audience, people. If I was talking to you one-on-one, I will tell you how great my single mother was. I did have a great single mother. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to tell that to the masses. We all know that the best condition to put a baby or bring a baby into the world is in a two-parent household. So that's the angle I'm going to speak from when I'm talking to the majority of people, and when I'm talking on a platform, when I'm talking to an audience, to a large audience. I'm not going to talk about the outlier. I'm not going to talk about what my mother did. I'm not going to talk about what this person's mother did. I'm not going to talk about what that person's mother did. I'm going to talk about what single motherhood does to our community. And at the end of the day, that's what it did to our community. It destroyed our community. And I don't care how you want to twist and turn it, it destroyed our community. This lady sat there and named all of what you call toxic masculinity traits and formed what a man is supposed to be telling or teaching his son. And she tells me that every good man she knows come from a single mother, including the 25-year-old that she raised. That's all man. That sounds like it's your boyfriend the way you're saying it. And how many times do we hear these women talk about their sons like they're boyfriends, like as if they're their boyfriends? I'm not here to tell you that, every, man that comes from a single mother household is bad or whatever. When I'm here to tell you, guys, this channel is based upon making you think good, not feel good. I am not here for that. I had a subscriber, a dude, telling me he's unsubscribing to me because of the clip that I'm talking about the single mothers and the young boys. I said, sir, if you want to unsubscribe to me, please do so, because if you can't think outside of yourself and think and understand that this channel is not to make you feel good, you can go. There's a billion other channels that will make you feel great about yourself. It's called self-help channels. This is not a self-help channel. This is a self-think channel. Do you guys understand? I have this up here for a reason. Stay unplugged from false narratives. They were literally discussing. I was disgusted with what these women were coming saying, you know. I don't get to talk in generalization, right? But this woman said majority of men hate women. See, I ain't never said majority of women hate men. I always put it back on that Democratic Party and how we were manipulated. I talk about how we got to a certain place. I don't just put it out there like, yeah, that's women are evil. Women just don't like men. No, it's all a manipulated situation that came from the U.S. government. I just put out a video where I'm saying the U.S. government created these single mothers out here. You guys can keep coming to my video all you want, but at the end of the day, women choose these men. I'm going to say this. I had women come to my comment section and they were talking about these deadbeat dads. They were talking about these dudes that leave their families. They talk about this and talk about that, right? This woman even said, y'all pick these crazy women to have sex with. I said, okay, you called her crazy. At the end of the day, anything that a crazy person decides to do, anything outside of that comes from that crazy person and they decide to do it, it's considered crazy too. Like, you literally made your own bed with that statement. You said these dudes be picking crazy women. No, it's the other way around. Crazy women, or women who think they're independent or think they know it all, don't need a man, they pick the low fruit hanging men. They pick the low lives and all of these men. At the end of the day, my wife don't go through that because I'm there in this house every day with my wife. I don't think of leaving my wife with the kids. And you're trying to compare crazy women, she said it, crazy women and who they pick to procreate with. You're trying to compare that man to me? Get the fuck out of here. You're trying to compare that guy to me. She said, y'all call yourself kings and real men, but y'all out here leaving these women with these babies. No, y'all ain't doing anything. It's these women picking these men. These low-level, low-vibration ass beta males who are bitches. That's who you are letting impregnate you. I can go on and on and on. I just had to get this off my chest because this right here, I ain't about to go back and forth with these people. I'm gonna do my videos, you see? I'm gonna put out this content because at the end of the day, word of mouth is crazy. Word of mouth is real. Word of mouth and spreading the word is real. That's why we got so many Christians and Muslims in the world, you see? Because it's a word of mouth thing. You feel me? But at the end of the day, for all of you guys who are with me, who are subscribed to me and understand where I'm coming from and understand that I'm just here to help women out on picking, on choosing the right suitable male, because you only got one job, ladies. You only got one job, and that is to secure the bag, secure your future, secure security, secure protection, secure someone to be there for your children every day. And that should be the most important decision that you make out of your whole entire life. And when you can't do that, don't blame the person that you chose. You chose that. At the end of the day, my wife, she chose something bad at first. And then she chose me. I'm not the greatest person in the world. Now, believe me, we got our ups and downs, but we worked through it. And she understands that she wants a man for these children. So at the end of the day, you guys you really don't take anything away from me, with these crazy comments. What you do is perpetuate the ideology of single motherhood in our community that destroys our community. That's all I got to say, man. Y'all go down in the comment section like always, and plus, believe I don't delete comments. I don't. I'm just gonna stop replying to you idiots, because it is idiotic what you're talking about. And to all the people who rock with me, I appreciate you, the men and the women who understands life, understand reason, common sense, and logic. That's what I'm all about. The black non-democrat. Your boy Dutch. Like I said, stay unplugged from false narratives. I'm out. Peace.